In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a Power BI streaming dataset and generate dashboard out of that streaming dataset. Now, I've logged into app.powerbi.com. I have my own workspace. So if you see over here, I have my lot of couple of workspaces listed over here. So I'll go into one of the workspace. So let me go into Girish Dev workspace. And from here, if I click on new button over here, I can see something called the streaming dataset. So I'll click on streaming dataset and it gives me three options: API, Azure Stream, and PubNub. Now here, I'm going to first select PubNub. Now, what is PubNub? When I select PubNub, it asks me to put some dataset name, subkey, channel name, and PAM auth key. But what is PubNub? So let me search for PubNub. So PubNub is basically a real-time com platform and infrastructure as a service company based in San Francisco. So PubNub basically has a lot of products and solutions, but then from a developer perspective, I can even use streaming dataset services from them. So if I go into developers tab, go into demos, I can see a whole bunch of demos listed over here, like an app chat demo, virtual events, live streaming demo, geolocation, moderation dashboard, push demo, chat SDK demo. I'm interested in real time data streaming demo. So if I click on real time data streaming demo, I can start the demo. So if I click on start demo, then you get multiple options to select the data stream. So if I select data stream, I can get Twitter stream, Wikipedia, sensor network, market orders, so on and so forth. So I can select Twitter stream and then it will list down all the Twitter which is happening currently, right? Twitter streams. Now I can select market orders, which is a kind of a simulated market orders. I can see different stock and the bid price and the order quantity and trade type. It's all simulated. Sensor network, I can get the sensor network details like the ambient temperature, humidity, photo sensor, radiation level. If I want to see what's happening within terms of Wikipedia, like how the updates are happening currently at this point of time, who is updating which user, what page. So all this thing information I can see as a part of this Wikipedia changes live. Same goes with game state sync as well. So I can use this data source. Just for the sake of this demo, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use, say, market orders for time being. And from a market order perspective, I can see that what is changing is like a bid price, the stock, order quantity, uh, timestamp. Now, if you see this timestamp, this is like per second, right? So for this, if I go into this Power BI again, I can name my data set. I'll say this is, say, Girish market orders live. And from a subkey and channel name perspective, I should be able to get it from here. So subkey is basically a subscribe key. I will just copy the subscribe key from here. I'll paste the subscribe key. And channel name is PubNub dash market dash orders. So I'll save this. Now all done. What I'm gonna do, I'll click on next. And these are the values which will be generated from this data stream. Now there is a symbol, the market symbol, order quantity, bid price, trade type, timestamp. Now all these things are of different data type like text, number, date, time. Now from where this is coming from here. Like I'm getting source, I got a stock, I got a bid price, order quantity, trade type, and timestamp. Now I'm good with this. What I'm gonna do, I'll click on create. So what I've done, I've made use of PubNub service and then I've started creating this live data set. So this is Girish Market Orders Live. And from here, I can see that this is a semantic model and it was last refreshed 10:34 a.m. Now, there are multiple things which I can do from this workspace. If I click on new and if I click on more options, then I can do a whole bunch of things in terms of data activator, data engineering, data factory, data science, warehouse. So everything of fabric. From a Power BI perspective, I can create a dashboard. I can create a report. I can create a paginated report, streaming data set, which we have just created. Uh, if I click on dashboard over here, I can name my dashboard. I'll call it as G dashboard and I'll click on create. Now, this is a dashboard page. Basically, you can add a tile in the dashboard. You can set a dashboard theme. You can set a mobile layout. If I click on add a tile, what I'd want is like not a media, web content, image, text box, or video, but I want real time data, which is a custom streaming data. If I select custom streaming data and click on next, the data set which we have just created called as Girish market orders live, which appears over here, I can select the other data set as well. But then for the sake of this video, I will select Girish market orders live. Once I click on it, I'll click on next. And then what do I want? I want the card, I want line chart, clustered bar chart, column chart, gauge. So let's start with card and add a value. From the field perspective, what I'd want is like order quantity. Okay, so what is the order quantity which has been currently happening? So if I click on order quantity, as you can see over here, for every second the data is getting changed. Now if I click on next, the style is added, and I'll click on I can type in some subtitle as well. So yeah, I'll just say this is order quantity and subtitle is QTY, and I'll click on apply. And now this is the tile which I have created. And then another option, I can add a tile. Again, click on custom streaming data and then same data set. Click on next. And instead of card, I'll have a line chart. Now for an axis, I will select the timestamp because without the timestamp on an x-axis. From a legend perspective, what I want is like I want the symbol or the trade type. So let me select a symbol. And from a value perspective, I would select the order quantity. Now, as you see over here, it has selected the order quantity, and I'll select say next. I'll click on apply. I'll not change the title and all. So I can even expand this. Okay, I can make it big. Now, as you see over here, for all this uh, stocks, I can see the values, right, which is in the like a streaming data set. Now, if I go in edit, add a tile, click on custom streaming data set, click on next, select the data set, streaming data set, and instead of line chart, I'll select clustered bar chart. And in a clustered bar chart, I need to select the access type. I'll select the timestamp. For a legend, I'll select say trade type. For values, I will select bid price, and next apply. And this is how this table will look like. So now this is like a kind of like a real time information about how's the trade type being rendered on a time scale. Now, as you see over here, this is a live streaming data. I can even add other things. I go to add custom streaming data set, select my data set, and instead of all these things, I can even select gauge. Now, from a value perspective, I can select order quantity or the bid price. What is the minimum value I'm expecting? Uh, Basically, order quantity uh, or bid price, and maximum value I can select any value. But here it really doesn't make sense to have this gauge for this kind of information. But I'll just click on next and click on apply. So this is how you can add various streaming data sets. So the goal of this particular video was to show you how to create a live data streaming set from PubNub. You can make use of their website just for testing purposes, and then you can simulate the live data being fed into your Power BI report. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching.